3 powerful foods to boost eye health and brain power before bed. Have you ever pondered the profound impact that a simple pre-sleep snack might have on your waking hours? It's a fascinating thought, isn't it, to consider how what you consume before drifting off to sleep could quietly work through the night, bestowing upon you the gift of clearer vision and a sharper, more agile memory. This notion might seem almost too good to be true, a tale spun from wishful thinking, yet nature frequently conceals its most potent remedies within the most unassuming and elemental forms. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr. Brian, and you are warmly welcomed to Channel Ageless Garden. For an impressive span of over 3 decades, I have dedicated myself to assisting older adults in rediscovering their lost energy, enhancing their mental focus, and achieving a state of robust health through the adoption of gentle, natural habits. These practices are designed not to fight against the body's innate wisdom, but rather to work in perfect harmony with it. Tonight, I am eager to share something truly extraordinary with you. It is a small bedtime ritual, a humble practice that has, in my experience, significantly transformed the mornings for countless seniors I have had the privilege of meeting. The essence of this ritual lies in 3 unassuming dry fruits, items that you likely already possess in your kitchen pantry. When consumed in the correct manner, just before retiring for the night, these fruits possess the remarkable ability to nourish your brain, offer solace to your eyes, and facilitate a deeply peaceful night of cellular repair, working their magic from the inside out. As the years gracefully progress, 2 often unseen companions tend to emerge and walk alongside us: blurred vision and a gradual fading of memory. This shift typically begins subtly. You might find yourself misplacing your reading glasses with increasing frequency, or perhaps you've noticed yourself squinting more often at the television screen during the evening news. Small details that once came to you with effortless ease might now feel just out of reach, a fleeting thought lost in translation. These alterations are not merely the inevitable signs of aging. They are, in many cases, symptoms of a pervasive condition known as oxidative stress. This is a silent, insidious buildup of cellular damage, a consequence of free radicals, unstable molecules that relentlessly attack our most delicate and vital tissues, particularly those of the eyes and the brain. Over the passage of time, these invisible invaders gradually erode clarity, drain our energy reserves, and diminish our ability to concentrate. However, here lies the heartening news. The very same natural forces that are inherent within our food can be harnessed to defend against, and indeed to rebuild, what time and stress slowly wear away. Let us commence our exploration with the first of nature's quiet healers, the almond. I have often affectionately referred to it as the memory nut due to its profound and far-reaching influence on both cognitive function and visual acuity. Long before the advent of modern laboratories and scientific inquiry, ancient healers from the diverse traditions of India to the sun-drenched shores of the Mediterranean held almonds in high esteem, extolling their virtues as a food that fostered wisdom and sharpened sight. Now, contemporary science has remarkably corroborated these ancient beliefs. Almonds stand out as one of the most abundant natural reservoirs of vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that serves as a crucial shield, protecting our nerve cells from the ceaseless wear and tear of daily life. You can envision vitamin E as a soft, invisible form of armor, diligently safeguarding the intricate and delicate wiring of your brain, as well as the exquisitely sensitive cells within your retina from the damaging onslaught of oxidative stress. When you partake in almonds, you are not merely engaging in a casual snack. You are, in effect, delivering vital nourishment directly to the body's command center. The brain itself is composed of approximately 60% fat, and each individual cell within this complex organ relies heavily on protection from the damaging effects of free radicals. In the absence of sufficient antioxidants, these vital fats can, much like oil left exposed to the relentless sun, become rancid, compromising their integrity and function. vitamin E intervenes in this process, effectively preventing this degradation and thereby preserving the clarity of our thoughts, the speed of our reactions, and the reliability of our memories. A compelling study published in the esteemed Journal of Alzheimer's Disease revealed a significant association between diets rich in vitamin E and a slower rate of cognitive decline in older adults. To translate this into tangible, everyday terms, this implies that a small, consistently maintained habit, the simple act of consuming a modest handful of almonds, may, quite literally, assist you in recalling the names of loved ones, the narratives of cherished stories, and those precious moments that hold the most profound significance in your life. Beyond its cognitive benefits, almonds also extend their benevolent care to our eyes. Within the intricate structure of your retina, millions upon millions of specialized cells work tirelessly, capturing light and color with every waking second. These cells are under constant bombardment from oxidative stress. Vitamin E steps in as an indispensable shield, fortifying these delicate cells and protecting them from the microscopic sparks of damage that can manifest as dryness, blurriness, or a general feeling of eye strain. Over time, this consistent protection translates into a profound sense of comfort, leading to eyes that no longer feel gritty or fatigued after periods of reading, and to mornings that begin with a noticeable improvement in visual clarity. However, almonds hold another well-kept secret, a key to unlocking their full potential. They are most effective when softened by water. I consistently advise my patients to soak a small quantity of almonds, typically 5 or 6 overnight. This simple act of soaking the almonds serves multiple beneficial purposes. It loosens their outer skin, making it easier to digest. Furthermore, it reduces the concentration of certain compounds called tannins, which can sometimes interfere with nutrient absorption. This preparation renders digestion considerably smoother, an especially welcome benefit for older adults. Think of it as unlocking the nut's nutritional vault. Suddenly, your body is able to absorb a greater proportion of the beneficial compounds with far less effort. I vividly recall Margaret, a retired teacher in her late 60s who sought my counsel, lamenting her persistent eye fatigue and the pervasive fogginess that seemed to cloud her mornings. She had explored various remedies, from over-the-counter eye drops and specialized supplements to even more potent reading glasses. We incorporated soaked almonds into her nightly routine, alongside a conscious effort to increase her overall fluid intake. Within a mere 3 weeks, a noticeable change occurred. She returned to my office, her face lit with a smile, and shared, "Dr. Brian, my eyes feel awake even before I do." That gentle, revitalized glow she described was not the result of some mystical intervention. It was a testament to the body's remarkable capacity to respond positively to thoughtful, consistent care. Therefore, each time you reach for an almond, consider it a natural, restorative tool for your nightly rejuvenation. As you enter the realm of sleep, its vitamin E and healthy fats quietly get to work, rebuilding your internal neural pathways, soothing your tired eyes, and strengthening the foundations of your memory. In a world often saturated with overly complicated pills and often unfulfilled promises, it is sometimes the simplest of actions, such as a few soaked almonds before bed, that possess the power to guide the body back to its natural state of equilibrium. If almonds are the vigilant protectors, then walnuts undoubtedly stand as the master builders. Every time I hold a walnut in my hand, I am struck by its uncanny resemblance to a miniature human brain, complete with 2 distinct hemispheres, delicate folds, and a robust protective shell. Nature, in its infinite wisdom, rarely engages in coincidental design. In this instance, the walnut's form serves as a perfect and insightful clue to its extraordinary properties. Walnuts are, without question, a supreme brain food, richly endowed with omega-3 fatty acids, particularly a plant-based form known as alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. These essential healthy fats are critical for maintaining the suppleness and structural integrity of brain cell membranes. thereby facilitating faster signal transmission and ensuring that our thoughts remain sharp and coherent. Imagine, if you will, your brain as a vibrant, bustling metropolis of light, where billions of neurons are constantly engaged in the transmission of electrochemical messages. The omega-3 fatty acids within walnuts act as the vital electrical wiring that keeps the city illuminated and functioning optimally. When the supply of these crucial fats dwindles, a common occurrence as we age, the lights within this metropolis can begin to flicker. You might experience this as episodes of forgetfulness, difficulties in maintaining concentration, or a general sense of low mood. Walnuts play a crucial role in restoring this essential flow, providing the neurons with precisely what they need to communicate with clarity, efficiency, and confidence. In relation to your eyes, these same omega-3 fats play a significant calming role. They actively work to reduce inflammation and combat dryness, two of the most frequently expressed concerns I hear from my senior patients. The thin tear film that acts as a protective barrier for your eyes is fundamentally dependent on healthy fats for its integrity. Walnuts contribute to replenishing this vital layer, ensuring the ocular surface remains smooth, comfortable, and well lubricated. Furthermore, each walnut contains melatonin, a naturally occurring compound that plays a key role in regulating our sleep cycles, signaling to the body that it is time to rest and recuperate. When consumed before bed, walnuts not only nurture the brain and eyes, but also gently encourage a transition into deeper, more restorative sleep. A notable study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging demonstrated that seniors who regularly incorporated walnuts into their diet exhibited superior performance on memory and reasoning assessments when compared to their counterparts who did not consume walnuts. This is not a matter of mere coincidence. It is a clear illustration of biological chemistry at work. The synergistic action of the omega-3s, antioxidants, and melatonin present in walnuts creates a harmonious three-part symphony, effectively tuning your body's nightly rhythm of healing, repair, and renewal. Allow me to share a story about Harold, a skilled carpenter in his early 70s who had spent decades working under the harsh, often glaring lights of his workshop. He came to me complaining of persistent dry eyes and restless nights. His dietary habits were notably deficient in essential healthy fats. Consequently, we introduced 2 walnuts into his pre-sleep routine, along with a recommendation for increased hydration. After approximately 6 weeks, he reported a remarkable transformation. "My eyes don't burn anymore," he exclaimed, "and I'm sleeping straight through the night." The sparkle had returned to his gaze, a clear indication that when the body is provided with what it intrinsically needs, it responds with renewed vitality and well-being. Walnuts also contribute to improved circulation, thanks to a natural compound called arginine. Arginine helps to relax blood vessels, a crucial process that ensures a steady and unimpeded flow of oxygen and vital nutrients to every part of the brain and retina. Enhanced blood flow directly translates into sharper cognitive function and brighter, clearer vision. For seniors managing conditions such as high blood pressure or diabetes, this circulatory support can be profoundly beneficial, making a significant positive difference in their overall health. Therefore, when you enjoy those 2 or 3 walnut halves before bed, consider them silent, dedicated carpenters, diligently repairing, rebuilding, and rewiring your most essential physiological systems as you sleep. Their action is simple, their nature is natural, and their effect is profoundly effective. Now, let us turn our attention to something that offers a touch of sweetness: the humble raisin. Most individuals perceive raisins merely as dried grapes, perhaps in addition to cereal, or a component of a dessert. However, concealed within that tiny wrinkled skin lies a veritable treasure trove of nutrients, meticulously curated by nature for the specific needs of aging eyes and minds. Raisins are remarkably rich in antioxidants known as polyphenols, as well as boron, iron, and a small yet consistent supply of natural sugars that provide a slow, gentle release of energy throughout the night. Think of antioxidants as the diligent cleanup crew of your body, Every single day, your eyes and brain are subjected to a barrage of stressors, including environmental pollution, the pervasive blue light emitted from electronic screens, and emotional strain. These factors give rise to free radicals, unstable molecules that, much like rust on metal, progressively erode and damage your cells. The polyphenols found in raisins act as neutralizers, effectively deactivating this rust, thereby protecting the delicate tissues of the retina, the optic nerve, and the brain's intricate communication network. It is nature's elegant solution for quietly wiping the fog off a window, allowing you to see and think with enhanced clarity. Boron, a mineral often less recognized for its contributions to health, plays a crucial, albeit unsung, role in cognitive function. It assists your brain in processing information more rapidly and in maintaining a steady level of focus. I recall a patient named Ellen, a 64-year-old artist, who had begun to experience a troubling decline in her confidence regarding her memory. "I used to remember every nuance of color on my palette," she confided, "but now I find myself forgetting the exact shade I mixed only minutes ago." We integrated a small handful of raisins into her nightly regimen, replacing her usual late-night cookies. After a month had passed, Ellen reported something truly remarkable. "I still forget sometimes," she admitted, "but I notice it less. I can follow my thoughts again." Her experience resonates with findings from scientific research. The steady release of glucose from the natural fruit sugars in raisins, combined with their antioxidant content and boron, effectively supports sustained mental energy and improves recall. For the health of your eyes, raisins hold a particularly special significance. They are abundantly laden with phenolic compounds that offer crucial protection to the retina against oxidative stress, thereby contributing to a reduced risk of age-related macular degeneration, which is the primary cause of vision loss in older adults. The iron present in raisins plays a vital role in supporting hemoglobin production, ensuring that a sufficient supply of oxygen reaches those delicate eye tissues. Unlike refined sugars, the inherent sweetness of raisins is accompanied by fiber and a rich array of nutrients. This crucial pairing means that they do not cause dramatic spikes in blood sugar levels. In fact, for many seniors managing mild diabetes, small, carefully controlled portions of raisins can serve as a satisfying and a considerably safer alternative to other late-night sweet treats. The key, as with many things related to health and nutrition, is moderation. I frequently recommend a portion of approximately 1 tablespoon or a small handful of raisins consumed about half an hour before retiring for the night. It is important to chew them slowly and mindfully, allowing that gentle sweetness to signal to your brain that it is time to begin winding down. As your body enters a state of rest, the antioxidants within the raisins get to work, actively engaged in healing, restoring, and protecting your cellular structures. Many of my patients consistently report waking up feeling a distinct sense of mental clarity with a noticeable reduction in the morning brain fog. This is not a mere coincidence. When you thoughtfully nourish your eyes and brain throughout the night, you initiate each new day from a position of inherent strength and readiness. So the next time a craving for something sweet strikes in the evening, bypass the biscuits, the crisps, or the ice cream. Instead, reach for the fruit that, in spirit at least, never truly spoils, the raisin. It is small, comforting, and possesses a quiet yet potent power. It stands as a natural ally in your ongoing journey towards achieving sharper vision and cultivating a more steadfast and reliable mind. Now let us consider the remarkable synergy that occurs when these 3 beneficial dry fruits, almonds, walnuts, and raisins, are brought together. Each of these individually possesses its own distinct set of strengths and nutritional contributions. However, when combined, they form what I affectionately refer to as the night repair trio. This is not an elaborate concoction, but rather a simple blend that operates as nature's own dedicated team of healers, working in concert to restore the health and function of your eyes, brain, and sleep quality, all simultaneously. Here is how I suggest you thoughtfully incorporate this potent combination into your evening routine. Approximately 30 to 45 minutes prior to your intended bedtime, prepare a small serving consisting of 5 to 6 soaked almonds, 2 to 3 walnut halves, and 1 tablespoon of raisins. Accompany this with a small glass of water. As you chew each component slowly and deliberately, you are effectively providing your body with precisely what it requires for its crucial overnight repair processes. The almonds deliver their abundant vitamin E, acting as a gentle yet formidable guardian that shields both your brain and retina from the damaging effects of oxidation. The walnuts contribute their vital omega-3 fatty acids and melatonin, which work to calm inflammation within the body and gently guide you into a state of deep, restorative sleep. The raisins, with their rich antioxidant profile and natural sugars, provide sustained nourishment to your cells while you rest, supporting ongoing healing and regeneration. It is a truly perfect trio, with each element complementing and supporting the others, much like the harmonious interplay of instruments in a quiet nighttime orchestra. While you are immersed in your dreams, these vital nutrients circulate throughout your bloodstream, meticulously mending the tiny, imperceptible tears in your cells, soothing weary eyes, and refreshing your mind for the day ahead. I have personally witnessed individuals who grappled with restless nights and the persistent haze of cloudy mornings regain their former vibrancy and spark simply by adopting this simple evening habit. Take, for instance, William, a 70-year-old dedicated gardener who came to me with eyes that felt perpetually gritty, akin to sandpaper. After diligently following the regimen for a month, he reported with evident joy, "Doctor, I can finally read the seed packets again without needing a magnifier." His delight was genuine, and his results were a testament to the power of natural, consistent nourishment. This is the profound beauty of the Night Repair Trio. It is not a pharmaceutical supplement, nor is it a complicated pill. It is simply real food, working in perfect harmony with your body's innate rhythms of healing and rest. Now, before you embark on this beneficial bedtime ritual, it is essential to remember that balance is the cornerstone of success. More does not necessarily equate to better in this context. A small, modest handful of these dry fruits is entirely sufficient. Consuming excessive quantities could inadvertently lead to unnecessary calorie intake or potentially cause digestive strain. It is important to consume them approximately 30 to 45 minutes before bed, never immediately before lying down. For individuals managing diabetes, it is advisable to enjoy smaller portions and always pair them with a glass of water. Those who are on blood-thinning medications or are actively managing their blood pressure may find that almonds and walnuts can actually offer supportive benefits, but it is always prudent to consult with your healthcare provider beforehand. And above all, the key to unlocking these benefits lies in consistency. The most significant and lasting results are typically observed not within a matter of days, but over a period of several weeks. Most evenings, we find ourselves reaching for whatever is most readily available and perhaps most convenient. This often includes a few biscuits, a bag of crisps, or perhaps a slice of something sweet. While these choices might offer immediate comfort, they also, in a more subtle way, tend to drain our energy reserves, contribute to visual blurriness, and disrupt the restorative quality of our sleep. Imagine instead concluding your day with the conscious choice of the Night Repair Trio. With every deliberate bite, you are sending a clear message to your body, signaling that it is time for healing and renewal. Over the passage of time, this seemingly simple dietary swap can manifest in brighter mornings, eyes that no longer sting under the sunlight, a memory that effortlessly recalls intricate details, and a calm, sustained energy that carries you through your day. Often, achieving better health is not about undertaking more strenuous or complex actions, but rather about thoughtfully replacing one small, perhaps less beneficial habit with a wiser, more nourishing one. Allow me to tell you about Rish, a 62-year-old accountant who sought my guidance, feeling increasingly frustrated by his declining vision and pervasive forgetfulness. "I can't even remember where I've put my ledgers," he confessed with a sigh. We began with a modest approach, introducing just the nightly combination of soaked almonds, walnuts, and raisins. Initially, he harbored doubts about whether something so seemingly simple could yield any tangible results. However, by the fourth week of consistent practice, he began to notice a reduction in errors at work and a significant decrease in eye strain when working under his desk lamp. 2 months later, a broad grin spread across his face as he declared, "Doctor, I feel as though my mind has finally woken up from a long nap." This is the power of real food, leading to real, meaningful change, one small bedtime habit at a time. Your body, you see, never truly stops its inherent drive to heal and repair. Your role is simply to provide it with the necessary resources to do so effectively. Almonds, with their protective vitamin E shield, safeguard your nerves and eyes. Walnuts nourish your brain with their essential omega-3s and promote peaceful sleep. Raisins sweetly facilitate the process with their potent antioxidants, which diligently guard your vision and memory. United, they form a quiet yet profound ritual of renewal, offering irrefutable proof that vibrant health can indeed begin with something as small and unassuming as a handful of dry fruits. So tonight, make that conscious choice. Embrace your night repair trio and allow nature to perform the timeless work it has always done, to restore, to repair, and to remind you that vitality knows no age limit.